So what is going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be showing you guys a tutorial of how to improve your performance with the Nvidia graphics card. So let's get into it. So first is to go to the Nvidia control panel and the 3D settings and adjust the image settings with preview. Use my preference emphasizing, apply. Use my preference emphasizing, but by default it will be balanced, but you should scroll it down to performance, yeah, for as much performance as possible, especially in esports titles. Like just that one little frames could make a lot of difference. Like just that 1 millisecond make a huge difference. Yeah. Talking about milliseconds and response time, low latency mode should be put into ultra. By default it'll be on off, but you should put it on ultra for quickest response time as possible. That's it. Power management mode, you should put it on prefer maximum performance instead of optimal power. What does it do is that it will try to push your GPU up to push it like up to its limit. So it's not overclocking. It's not overclocking, of course. It is not overclocking your GPU, man. Don't think it is overclocked. This tiny little sense will not do that, but what it will do is that it will try to push the GPU up to 100%, maybe not 100%, like 97, 98%. Um, um, when it needed, it will push it. But to keep in mind, this settings will make your GPU run a bit like hotter, since like maybe like 5 degrees hotter than usual. But that's totally fine with a trade-off of a good performance. So yeah. Texture filtering quality, you should set it to high performance. A lot of people might say, oh man, I don't want bad graphics in my game and stuff like that. So well, I've got to tell you that this settings won't make any difference in your graphics, but in frame rate it could in some cases, especially in esports titles where frame rate is really needed. So yeah. So now let's talk about GeForce Experience. So you should install GeForce Experience if you already don't have it, like you've chosen not to install. A lot of people might say that it reduces the performance, but actually it doesn't. It doesn't reduce your performance at all. Not only that, it gives you some cool features like in-game overlay with the options to stream, the options for like filters or whatever. But it also gives you the option to check for drivers, check for update drivers, check for latest drivers. Yeah, that is the word. So it checks for drivers and make sure when it says click on game ready driver for the best gaming performance instead of studio drivers. If you use your Nvidia graphics card for like 3D modeling and GPU rendering, then you should install studio drivers. But if you're mainly doing gaming, then game ready drivers is the choice to go for here. And yeah, and checking for drivers update is very important because not only that it optimizes for newer games titles, but it's also optimized for old games. Like maybe if that game has gotten like huge update or something, then the latest drivers will help a lot. here. So yeah. So yeah, not only that it gives so let's talk about something. Not only that drivers gives you better performance, but drivers also fixes a lot of bugs in your games. Like sometimes the textures could be like out of the world. It just looks really bad. So, new drivers could fix it somehow. Like, for example, you're using a drivers from 2016 with the GTX 1080 Ti, and you're using it 2020. Maybe some newer titles. There might be some bugs in games, and it's just a completely awful experience. Then update drivers will fix that totally. And yeah. So that is it, guys, and for the tutorial, yep, it's ended. That is it for the tutorials, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out for now.